Yo, collective, what's up? How you guys doing? I would like to thank you guys for tuning in to Only the Realists. Be mindful that this reading will not resonate with every single one of you. There are millions of energies on planet Earth. And without further ado, we're going to jump right in. This is going to be a life reading. And let's do it. All right. Okay, so we got you here in the energy of the Four of Swords with the Two of Swords. Okay, we got you here at a crossroads. All right, you are being really picky on what you are allowing to let go out of your life right now. Okay, and not picky in the sense of you're not letting things go, just being picky in the sense of, okay, you know, you're kind of nitpicking through it all, right? Like, I don't know. It's more of you having that connection still with things that no longer serve you, but you're really hesitating on if you should let it go or not. So all right, Four of Pentacles, feeling like you don't have enough. Okay, but there is good in your life. Okay, there is good in your life. It's not always just the hard take, right? And this is the universe, you know, connecting with you, right? The Ace of Swords with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Just be patient, just wait, you know? Things will work itself out, but you still must put in the effort to create, you know, you got to create the you know, when the roller coaster is at the top, right? It needs like a little push to get, like, kind of drop down, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. This is the time where you figure out what people, places, and things and mindsets you need to let go of. That's why you're still at that top, right? Waiting for the push so you can go, wee. You know what I mean? You go, wee. Right? Look at that. Again, at the bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Yeah. You're like, which direction? Okay? But there is no direction right now. Okay? We have the Justice at the bottom of the deck. Enjoy the break life has given you, for it only comes around sometimes. You know, those moments where we're fighting. Why don't I have this yet? Why aren't I here yet? Why haven't I done this yet? You know, all of these things. These are the breaks that life gives us, right? And we typically, in the moment, we don't fully understand that, right? We're just like, no, I want to do this right now, not knowing that, like, life's like, hey, take a break, you know what I mean? There's a journey that I want you to go on, and I want you to always be prepared. I want you to always be healthy. I want you to always be, you know, loving and considerate of yourself and others on this journey, you know, which means that, you know, when we're doing things to elevate ourselves, we have to know when the break is, right? Like when we're at work, we know when break is. But when we're working on ourselves, we don't typically understand when that kicks in, right? Like we know that life kicks our butt for a while and it's like, okay, we're gonna put you there, here, right? Um, it is what it is, Life is gonna just, hey, you know, hey, calm down. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You have you've been neglecting things of the emotions for a little while here. Okay. Which means that you've been putting important things like working on yourself and doing good service things and means for others, and fully focusing on complete selfish things, right? And it comes to a point where we really do understand that, that we have to tend to ourselves and give service to others, right? Because again, life is gonna show us that part again, right? Like we're working super hard, we're making all of these things, creating all this stuff, making all this money, making all these moves, doing all this, blah blah blah, right? But once life puts you in that one place where you're by yourself and all your thoughts are to yourself, and you start thinking like, man, like I haven't really been with myself in a long time, Like I've been, neglecting the needs of myself and others, and a lot of the times, you know, people will, neglect others, neglect their emotions because they're on the top of their world, you know, but again, life kicks in and it says like, puts you in that moment by yourself where you're just thinking, you're just like, what have I really done besides make money? And that's the key element to, you know, to what the universe lets us see, you know. Um, and those things hurt, man, those things, and it creates so much havoc when you allow things to lead you down that desire, right? Down to that desire. Like, you gotta work to that desire, because, you know, the fast way there it's the fast way there, right? But the question is, what do you learn getting there? And this is one thing that I really like to, like, delve into. It's like, if I had all the money in the world right now, I would probably be selfish, bro. Like, that's just my honesty, you know? But learning through life, right? And that's me speaking, before I, you know, m- kind of matured myself in certain ways. Uh, but you know, being in that understanding is the reason, right? Like, I wouldn't have a life. I wouldn't have an understanding of, you know, other things, trees, plants, birds, other animals, other human beings, you know, the struggle of life, the hardships that people face, you know, being without, all of these things come in place when you are learning through life, going to different places, having hard experiences. If I would, if I didn't have the path of learning to get to where I wanted to be, if I just got it right there at that moment or at any moment, right? Without having the common sense, knowledge, and wisdom, and love and understanding of myself and others, right? Because it doesn't mean anything to have all of that money right away when you've learned nothing to achieve it, you know? And it's not learning your craft to achieve what what it gives. It's learning life and not just focusing on just that, because focusing on that, you're still living through your life, the time span that it takes for this human body to survive on this planet. Still, that is your path and you will take it, and all of your time and your life and all of the experiences that you would have had and all of the downfalls that you would have had, which would have created more knowledge and wisdom within you, which would have done other things for you and led you down other greater paths. But you decided to go down the one path where you neglect everything, you throw away this, you 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 it's just, let me grab that cash and that's it. And you look back and you say, well, man, like, I had to pay all of these bills for all of these things that I obtained, and at the end of my life I have nothing. No, man, at the end of your life you should have beautiful memories and achievements, and things that people remember you for, your services and your courage and bravery to help others, and teach others. And if you have all of those and then at the end you have money, you've done a great service in your life. And not saying people that have money right away in their hand, or they're born with money in their hand, can't be can't be good people. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they would not have a full grasp in the experience of life. It's like asking uh some super wealthy rich person that has never lived in an actual inside neighborhood where there are middle or lower class people that make 10 to 20 times or 30 times less than they did, and had to hear gunshots or see drug addicts or see homeless people, or they wouldn't have, you know, that kind of human understanding. It's completely different, you know. So just having it right away, it would make the mind very selfish, which is why I said if I had it right now, I would be selfish, because that's the truth. And it takes time to learn how to not be selfish and rude and destructive when you have money, you know. uh that's my truth about that. 5 of Swords, you have everything you need. Yeah, coming back to what I was just saying. 5 of Swords. Throw the destructive mindset away of I don't have, right? Whatever you don't have, you have the tools to create that. And your tools may not create what you need or want within the time frame that you expect it to, but your tools are sure to do the job that you expect it to do. Okay? Yeah, and we have the 9 of Swords. Exactly. Drop the load off, take down the guards, right? Take the guards down, right? The I can't trust this guard, the I'm paranoid guard, the uh what if this happens guard, the all of the things that take away the possibility, right? It's like you have a key, and it's a key made of gold, right? This key is worth $15,000. It's a nice big chunky key, and it goes into a nice big door, but the door doesn't look like the key does, right? It's not, it's not, all good with grooves and still valuable, right? The door is, crumpled and it has a little bit of some burn stains or burn marks in the top right corner of the door, and there's like a little black spider web, or a little black spider, black widow, and a spider web in the left corner. Okay, looks like there was some flooding first like 2 or 3 inches of the bottom of the door. You know, you're scared to go in there. You know, you're like, the door, it looks creepy, you know, but the key to the door looks beautiful. That's ironic. Well, how about you just put the beautiful key in the ugly door, and voila, you'll see what's on the other side of it. You know what I mean? Which is another take in courage and hardship, right? Courage and hardship. Life doesn't accept you into the door without you having the key. You know, you cannot go in the door if you don't have the key. And the key is not what you have in your hand. The key is how you got to the door. That's the key. Because even with or without the key, you as a being with a mind, you can open the door by breaking it open. It all depends on, back again, how you're perceiving the door. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Everything's going to be okay. Okay. There's going to be a build in finances here, a growth within finances, within the structures of what you are creating. Okay, there's going to be growth, a financial growth, chance to create more income for yourself. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands. It's that comeback energy, yo. Okay, with the Temperance. Yeah, that's awesome right there. Six of Wands with the Temperance. Patience is needed. Okay, sort through yourself here. Okay, understand that what you want, you can have it. It just takes the journey to obtain it, right? Unfortunately, our life system doesn't operate like a computer, right? It might be set up similarly, but it is not the same, right? None of us know why we are presently here, presently now. You know, none of us. And this is the thing about why the computer can't be like our life, right? Because life is extremely unpredictable, especially when it comes to life itself. We don't know why we're here. You know, we know the things that we're learning as human beings, but that mysterious, spiritual, magical, kind of supernatural understanding of us being alive, like actually alive, like we're alive, bro. Like this is insane. You know, it's just it's dark. You know, you don't know why that person's on their journey to do that or that or that or that or this out of all the billions of people on this earth. And that system is you know, it's just so unpredictable. We just don't know, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing not knowing. It's just, damn, you know. And of course, people are gonna say, "Well, God put us here." It's like, of course, but we're talking about, you know what I mean? Like, just think about it, you know? Like, why are we here? You know what I mean? Like, and it's not, again, it's not a bad thing. It's just something to just always think about, which you'll never get the answer to, you know? And we will literally never get that answer. We'll never know why. We'll never know why everybody and everything is placed and moved in the way that it's meant to move, in direction of the decisions that each individual makes in their own life. It's so crazy. No one knows. You know, we don't know. We're just here, just working away. But, you know, that's why knowledge is important, right? Because that is one piece of knowledge that no human being knows. We don't know how we got here. and we don't know why or what we're here to do. We understand our purposes of daily life and where we want to go and what we think about our dreams and ideas and thoughts and things, but we just don't. You know, we just don't. Oh my gosh. All right, we have the Empress. All right, with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, got some abundance coming in here. And you're analyzing everything that you have here, okay? Which is a good thing, Take inventory on what you're doing in your life right now, right? Because that's going to be important to how you want to create your your future reality, right? If I want a good family, if I want to start having a good family, or start being successful, or start creating you know um uh good friendships and things, like, well, I gotta stop hanging out with drug addicts, gang members, and thieves, and that's just an example, you know what I mean? Because why? I mean, that's how we shape our lives, right? We have to create positive things in ourselves to understand what we want in our reality, right? If you know in your own mind, well, I don't want any drunk or drug addict hanging around my family at my home, right? As an example, you're going to create that world for yourself, right? You're going to know in your own heart, mind, and body and spirit, you're going to say, this is not a good influence for my family. I have to remove this out of my family's life to not protect them, because life's going to do whatever life's going to do with your family, right? It's to protect the understanding that you have, that these are the people in my life that I want to see have a good life, and down the journey along their life, they're gonna figure things out on their own. But right now, I want to keep my home as a safe space, and a safe home for my family to come and rest and eat and have experiences and memories in, right? So that's when that takes place, right? Not understanding it's for them, but understanding that it's for the purpose of keeping peace in your home and peace within yourself. um and although people may do it for them too, don't get me wrong, to protect the rest of the family, but I'm talking in the sense of yourself, right? Understanding what you're creating within yourself, not for anyone else, for yourself, so that that no one can take that from you, right? When you create it within yourself, not from others, right? Others can create things within you, but creating that within yourself, knowing that that is your boundary, you are there for that. You have enough courage to say that that is there for you, and present that when it needs to be presented. All right, and we have the Page of Pentacles, okay, the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. All right, slow and steady wins the race. So now you're gonna start catching on here, right? When this other little bits and pieces crash on by. You're gonna start picking up, right? And going towards what your abilities allow you to kick into gear, right? And what you allow yourself to kick into gear as well. Because although you may be good at something, there are other things that you can learn to be good at as well. Look at that. 3 of Swords. Bam. It's what's trapped inside of you. Yeah. It's what's trapped inside of you, okay? These emotions of heartbreak and misunderstanding from, you know, people, places, and things that you have experienced along your way. This is a, oh, I don't know why I put that there. Sorry. This is a, you know, it's a mirror, right? It's a mirror. You're looking at yourself in a mirror. This is a time, a moment, space, and energy where you see that certain things have been placed within you that that no longer reside, okay? That no longer need to reside, because you have a new offering here, right? A new offering of life, right? It's like you've had all of these things, these experiences, these people, places, and things, these mindsets, these mental processes, and you've noticed the further you went forward, all of these people, places, and things started to just shed away. Shed away. You know this. You know this. We all know this. It's just we all don't see it happening, right? Right now, look back and see all the people, places, and things, the negative mindsets. You will see it is shedding away. They are mere memories now. You are saying to yourself, man, it's been this long. Man, I'm glad I got out of there. Man, I known them for that long. They haven't changed yet. They haven't used their mind for something good. Man, that place is still like that. Man, I used to think like that. I used to say those things to myself. These are the things that should be a main focus when working on yourself. And seeing those things shed away. That's how you know that life is moving forward. The shadow still lurks within you, but you are seeing this, you know? This is, when you see this, this is the shed, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The ultimate wish fulfillment of financial stability and or opportunities, okay? This is awesome here, guys. This is awesome. Yeah, look at that. We have justice with the sun. Yeah, but your hard work and effort on yourself has not failed you, for you will still proceed forward in good hands, you know? Yeah. Anyways, guys, sorry for the long talk, guys, you know. Um I don't know. It was one of those moments, I guess. I like to express myself sometimes. Um, anyways, guys, that's all that I have for you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. I would really like to hear what you guys have to say. And if you guys have been with the gang, I love you guys so much. Monistique, and I'll catch you guys next time.